No, I know people's
We're going live tonight, so live and so bright. We're going live with our prayer tonight, so live and so very bright. Hi, Tribe. What's really good? How are you this evening? I know we actually are kind of on off night for our prayer. This happens so oftenly because I follow my divine guidance and I also honor myself and my body and my situation. So it just felt right to do our prayer tonight and to do our meditation tomorrow on 111. So, Grammy Star's with us. Hi,
I
beautiful.
love you, Grammy Star.
Oh, hi, beautiful medicine woman. We love you so much. I'm so excited to bring you some of our connections tonight. Kingston and I had a very beautiful healing weekend. We're still enjoying it. And Courtney's with us too. Hi, Courtney.
I love you, Courtney. I miss you.
We do miss you, Courtney. Oh my goodness. We got to have you over soon for dinner. We'll have to see when you're going to be around. We have just had a beautiful healing weekend. We had our hyperbaric PHP yesterday with some oxygen boost. And we spent all day. We were gone all day.
Oxygen was yucky.
You're silly. We were out away from the house all day. We didn't get home until I think 10 o'clock last night. So doing the prayer last night just did not make sense. We had beautiful times. We were out with friends yesterday. And what else did we do? Oh, we went and visited our sacred space from our old house, y'all. We stopped at the neighborhood. And Kingston was able to hang out with his buddies.
Jared and Dylan.
Jared and Dylan that live right next door. And we got to walk to the sacred space, the pond. It looks very different in the winter. And it looks like they've been cutting down a lot in our neighborhood, a lot of trees and bushes. So that always makes me sad. But it was beautiful to be there and reconnect with that energy, get some grounding. It was very, very cold, but it was so worth it to be out there. And we got to see a beautiful great blue heron a couple times. We saw the geese and the ducks. And just a lot of good findings, a lot of nature,
We
did find a bow, Kingston. Just a lot of intrigue and things to be curious about while we were out and about. So that's always fun. But I have so much to share with you. We also found a new store yesterday. And I want to make sure that I'm telling you the right name of it. It's in Suwannee and it's right on Beaufort Highway. Hi, Veronica's Gifts. Hello, my beauty. Another medicine woman. We have so many strong, powerful ladies with us tonight for our prayer. That's very exciting. And the store is called Prana Harmony. I believe that's the name, Prana Harmony. Prana Shakti. Prana Shakti. It should be called Harmony. That place is full of harmony. As soon as I walked in, I felt blessed. And they have so many good products, from oils to incense to stones. And I'm very excited to be maybe partnering up with them a little bit. I was talking to them about their oil blend, essential oils, so I can make one of my own Noko oil blends. So hopefully coming very soon.
I'm so excited.
Let's scratch that hopefully. Coming very soon. Yes. We have to change our language and the way that we are programmed, right? These tries and these hopes, we don't need that. We need the real thing. So I'm excited tonight to be lighting a candle that he gifted me. This is the cinnamon and grapefruit. We definitely did spend some money over there, y'all. This is the cinnamon and grapefruit, and it's called Adore, and it smells so good. I'm sending this to you guys. I hope you can smell it. It is so beautiful and fresh and just bright. Their oils and incenses are brighter than any that I have ever smelled. And he says he does everything by hand there. He told me a lot of things. Everything's made in the USA. Everything's handmade, and just so much love in the product. Just connecting with him expanded my heart. He's a Reiki master and actually teaches yoga and breathing classes over there as well. So I can't wait to work with him and get into some of his classes as well. I'm going to be making a special custom blend, and I'm my thought, I'm actually going to be using some CBD extracts. So I'm very excited to be using Mother Nature's medicine in my oil blend that's coming very soon. So stay tuned. The actual blend, I have not decided the exact amount or exactly which oils I'm using, but I do have a very good idea, and I actually have a list of some blends that I had made on my own that I really enjoyed. So I will probably be doing something that's on that list and maybe tweak it a little bit with that CBD extract that there's all sorts of really awesome CBD essential oils, and they're very expensive. So trying to just use that in your diffuser or on your in your day to day, it's really a lot of money for most people. So I'm really excited to offer a blend that is going to be in so many different products of mine. So stay tuned. That'll be on nokostribe.com. I just got my.
You're gonna like it.
Oh, they're gonna love it. And I just got our big order of stones and crystals that have been getting blessed and energized and cleansed down in my spiritual room. I'm so excited. So stay tuned. There's going to be a huge launch of the website.
You're never gonna make a negative one, right?
No, lots of new fun things coming our way, and it all has to do with me doing this boot camp and
How
aligning.
about me too?
Oh, Kingston, you're a huge part of all of it, sweetie.
Yes.
It's really
Yes.
okay. So it's really about me aligning with my divine purpose and finding my path. So I'm stoked, and everything has been just lining up perfectly for me as I do this. It's very exciting. So let's light up this cinnamon and grapefruit candle, Kingston. Do we have a intention or something that we want to set here while we light this one?
Our connection.
Kingston's connection tonight, which is what we're going to be talking about right now. What do you want to tell them what it is? Or would you like me to? So we can pray about it.
A dinosaur.
Kingston. Okay, we're lighting this in honor of Kingston's connection, which is
Dinosaur.
Ceres. Okay.
Hey,
So
why
we
did
are
you say it?
we are lighting this for Ceres in honor of that beautiful dwarf planet that we are going to be learning the symbology behind in just a moment. Another thing that I got over at Prana Shakti, oh my goodness, it was so hard not to buy the whole store, was this beautiful, look it, it's one of those, I guess, do you call it a singing bowl? It's one of those beautiful sound healing instruments, and I've been wanting to get one of those giant sets, and I see everybody playing, and they're quite an investment. So I was excited when I went in there, and this caught my eye. It was the last one, and I said, let me go ahead and grab that because I can feel it is going to help me on my journey and with my tribe. So we're going to go ahead and give this thing a little ring. You guys have to check out their website. I know they do have a website if you can't get into Sewanee to their store. Are we ready to start? This is our new piece to our prayers and meditations. Isn't that so beautiful?
Yeah.
I love how everlasting that sound is.
I'm making Emily.
Okay, so let's read Kingston's connection tonight, Ceres. It says the dwarf planet Ceres is the largest of the discovered asteroids found between the orbits of the planets Mars and Jupiter. Ceres is named after the Roman goddess Ceres. The Greek goddess equivalent was Demeter. In astrology, Ceres rules food, agriculture, transitions in a female's life. Hey, honey, can we try to just look a little bit higher? It's hard to hear with all that Legos stretching around, okay?
Want to hear it?
Do you need to maybe go play in your room for you not wanting to tune into the prayer tonight? It's okay if you don't. Okay, well, you got to give respect to everybody to let them be able to hear what we're talking about and not be over there digging and dogging, okay? If you want to do a little playing, that's fine. Just got to keep it a little bit quiet, okay? All right, so Ceres rules food, agriculture, transitions in a female's life, nurturing, motherhood, and family relationships. With Ceres, there is a love of what is simple, natural, and good for you. There is also a strong need to nurture and protect, as well as to treat other living beings, including animals, with respect and reverence. Ceres is also connected to grief, as well as the possibility of destroying everything in one's path. in order to regain what was lost. It might also be connected to separation and time sharing, as Ceres in mythology had to strike a deal with Pluto, who had abducted her daughter Persephone, wherein she was to return Persephone to him for part of the year. Interesting. Okay. And this is off of cafeastrology.com that I'm reading. Not a lot of information here. Just looking to see. Let's see what else we can find. Let's see. Series. All right, let's see what this one says. This is elitedaily.com. Okay, so this says there are a number of asteroids floating around between Mars and Jupiter, but the four biggest, and in our opinion most important, are Pallas, Juno, Vesta, and of course Ceres. She is the largest of the four. Okay. And it looks like, they discovered it back in 1801 and was able to prove it to be a dwarf planet. So in terms of Greek and Roman mythology, the four asteroids are all named after the female relatives of Jupiter. Juno is his wife, Pallas Athena his daughter, and both Vesta and Ceres are his sisters. Like the way Venus and the moon influence our chart, these four planets also represent the intrinsically feminine aspects of our personality. So the most all-encompassing way to describe Ceres is the Earth Mother. She rules over health, nutrition, agriculture, and overall, a universal nourishing that permeates everything we touch and are touched by. She also symbolizes fertility. Mamacita! I just had a reading done with the fertility card. The transitions a woman experiences through the various stages in her life, motherhood, and the fierce energy that family relationships are intertwined with. Ceres describes what we need to feel nurtured in this life and how we nurture those around us. You know how deep, dark, and beautiful a mother's love is? It is so strong, the sharpest and most indestructible knife couldn't carve a mark into it. Ceres represents that depth of love that sits within all of us. It's kind of amazing to think that there's a Ceres breathing fire into every loving act we commit, isn't it? Okay, so what's it say here? Yes, Ceres also represents grief, loss, and even our response to the abduction of whomever we love most. She also represents the issues we may have in our parent-child relationships. Mythologically speaking, Ceres nearly lost her daughter Persephone to Pluto after he kidnapped her. With the ferocity of a mother's love, she was willing to do anything to get her back, even strike a deal with Hades that allowed her to return home for 8 months out of the year. The 4 that she remained with him were during the winter season, which explains why our earth is without harvest and barren from food when Persephone is away. Ceres, ruler of agriculture, is in pain and missing her daughter. Feminine love is truly a force to be reckoned with. So this is a beautiful connection here in regards to fertility, in regards to a mother's love, that what I would call unconditional love. And really this idea of an earth mother ruling over health, nutrition, agriculture, and a universal nourishing. Okay, this is beautiful. And if you think about the times right now, it's the New Year's. Lots of people, this is when they start their healthy, lifestyles and healthy goals and healthy food. So I'm very excited to see this pop up right now. It's perfect timing for what's going on in the collective. And really, us talking about New Earth, us talking about ushering in this higher frequency living, this this peace and heaven here on earth. It can be done. We get to manifest our reality. We create this. So if we all are in tune with this Earth Mother vibe, and really pray for this new earth to take shape, and really all each become an Earth Mother ourselves, giving back, nurturing, nourishing, loving. This is what we all need. This is the time that we're in to enter the golden age. So join me, lead with love, find the way to be the light, let your light shine. And with everything that's going on right now, it's such an important message, because it's so easy to get pulled in and trapped into some of these really dividing topics and discussions. And I myself am victim of it. When all of these things happened recently at the Capitol, I had a few of my friends and people on, people that I follow on Instagram and things like that, putting posts that really triggered me, that really, some of them were hateful and division filled, and that's part of why I wanted to bring light to it. And some of them were just, I think sometimes just having a different perspective and just seeing things differently. And maybe someone that's still watching, the news or mainstream media to get their information, or someone that still believes in a broken system, or someone that just has a totally different perspective than you because they've lived a whole nother life, and that's okay. I think and it's okay for you to make a comment. It's okay for you to respond and be in the discussion if your energy can handle it. But it's really important that we be the light, that we shine the light, and that no matter what we say or do, even if maybe we get triggered and we go off on way too much of a tangent with somebody or something, we can still make that right, and we can still come back to it with light and love in every way. And so I really urge you, if you get one of these responses from someone that you really care about, that really hurts you and triggers you, that really feels, maybe you took it in a negative way, the way that your filter kind of brought it into your atmosphere, that's a trigger. When people get triggered, these are really important in our spiritual growth and our journey, to recognize them, to be mindful, and then to dive deep into those triggers. And I got to shout out my buddy Mara. She's been teaching me all kinds of tools, tuning into my heart and my soul, and I've been sharing it with my tribe in many different ways, my family members, my friends, to really have that conversation with your heart when you're getting triggered, to find out what is causing that, and what can you do to fix it? What can you provide? Why are you having these feelings? So this message is beautiful right now, because it is the time for us all to hold that light. Don't let these things, the download that I have just recently gotten and was very profound to me is that all of these things that are going on right now, why there's so much desperation from those in power to keep people in fear, to manipulate people, to deceive people.
And vote why?
Honey, I'm not talking about voting, but thank you. Hey, oh, I love you. I really believe that what is going on right now are those people in power that are realizing that the light is winning. They're realizing that they have no chance. They're realizing and gripping so badly at straws. And one of the few things that they can try to do, the tool that they have in their tool belt, is fear. And those that they want to target are people like you and me that are doing this work right here every day, that are doing the shadow work, that are looking within, that are holding the light, that are healing ourselves and others. Those of us out here that are way showers, that are already Earth mothers, guardians and protectors sent here for this reason. This is our mission. And they know that, and they don't know how to get at us except for through this 3D matrix. And the way that they can do that is through fear, is through the programming, is through the division, is through getting people that you love and care about to get on that fear frequency and then knock you into it. okay? Because we are all just mirrors of each other, and we love to bounce things back and forth. Hi, Jasper and Master. How are you, my friend? It's so good to see you. So I've been really given that message of, listen, if you are being triggered by any of this, if you are tuning into too much of it and watching too much of it, if you are thinking too much about it, if it's becoming a part of your like daily thing, you have to disconnect. You have to release, you have to stop, because that's what they want. They want you to tune in. They want you to lower your vibration. They want you to disconnect. They want you to, go backwards. And we are not allowing that, okay? We are holding the light. We are standing strong. We are being brave. We are being courageous. We are being positive and uplifting.
Yeah,
and
brave is good.
Brave is great. And even when we get triggered, we are potentially going maybe into the wrong place when we first get triggered. But when we come back and we fix that, when we come back and we, whether it's apologizing or just stopping the argument, not going back and forth with someone, and just giving love in a time when it's needed, do it, y'all. I'm not saying don't speak your truth, because everybody needs to speak their truth, all right? But this is not a time to go back and forth ping-ponging with someone over and over and over. It's going to lower your vibration. It's going to potentially lower theirs. And this is the whole plan. What if, honestly, stay with me here. Hi, my friends. I see Tia. Oh, my goodness. Can I say it?
Tia. Thank you for getting
Oh, it's not that Tia, honey. Tia Golivia Tzizo. I love your name. It's so fun. And hi, Courtney B. Woke AF. I appreciate all of you for showing up. We're just having our little symbology with Ceres, the planet. We're talking about Earth mothers and nourishing and health and things that we can do here for this new Earth, this ushering in of a much better place that we could all be living. And many of us already are. So join us. Join us in these high vibrations. Be on the spiritual journey. Join us with our connections. It was a beautiful connection. So if you missed it, you can always catch the replay. I post these always on my Instagram page, on my YouTube page, and on my Facebook page. But I think the main story and what I want to share with you is that don't buy the tickets, okay, to the circus, okay? Don't even watch. Don't buy the tickets. Don't participate. It's a trap, I promise you. And it's a test, really, for all of us that have been doing this work, is, can you control yourself? Can you be mindful? Can you realize when your vibration is lowering and pick it back up? Do you know what your spiritual tools are in your belt, and can you use them at the right time? So right now is the time to use them. And if you need help, ask for support, okay? If you are down, if you are getting low, if you don't know how to, go reach out to your friend, reach out to your family, to your loved one, reach out to me if you need to. I'm here for you always. And let's keep our vibrations high. Let's continue doing this work. This meditation is so key. Prayer is so key. This is a spiritual war, okay? And it's been going on for a very long time. And finally, the light is starting to overcome the darkness, and they just don't know what to do about it. That is what is all this desperation going on, okay? So we are going to get ready to do our prayer. I'm so excited. I'm drinking my green juice tonight. Shout out to Antoinette's Cafe in Beaufort. They are amazing. Speaking of nourishment and health, this is the way. Drink your green juice every day. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get started on this prayer. I am so excited. If you want to light a candle, some sage, maybe you want to put on some meditation music, maybe you like to dim your lights, and maybe you like to get somewhere that you're not going to be interrupted, and that would be good. Oh my goodness, what is going on with our candle, Kingston? She doesn't want to light. Yeah, that's strange. This is the third time now. Come on, I probably did something wrong. I'm still learning. Sorry, Tony, you're supposed to trim the wick. You know what? It's not going to work. You want to go grab another candle for us for tonight? No? Yes? You gonna?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go grab one, honey.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kingston's going to get us another candle. I love, this candle smells so good, but I think I might have done something. It's almost like the wax is is bearing the wick, even though it was burning before. It smells delicious. It is cinnamon and grapefruit. And again, this is from Prana Shakti. They have a beautiful shop in Suwannee, and they have a website. I'll have to post. I'll have to post. And yep, and we'll go ahead and light one from our beautiful friend that makes these Serendipity Dews.
You love her so much.
I do love her very much. She's a sweetie. So we'll light, this one is and we're lighting this in honor of Earth Mother, nourishing, health, healing. Yes, protecting the connection of Ceres, the beautiful dwarf planet. So this is high tide. And I'll show you guys her beautiful little tops of her candles. We love candles. See? And we're always blessed. We are always getting blessed with candles. And tonight I did want to send you a little bit of some jade dolphin energy for some prosperity and abundance and good luck. So stay open to receive. It is coming your way, and these dolphins are saving the day for us, okay? Yes, I love dolphins. Okay, let's get started with our prayer. Some nice deep breaths, get centered. Maybe you want to do some wing wiggling. I like to do this to release that tension and stress, anything you might have in your neck, in your head, in your shoulders. Let it all just drip down you like that candle wax. Great Spirit, thank you so much for this beautiful moment in time to gather with our tribe and put our intentions together for such an important time in our world, in our lives, knowing that this is part of our mission and being so thankful for it. We thank you for our amazing vessels that you've blessed us with to do your work, able to heal and heal others, able to teach and learn, able to grow and transform, able to pray and meditate, able to manifest and create, able to listen to that inner voice, to think with these beautiful minds, and to speak with these powerful voices. We thank you so much for these blessings that you've given us to do your work, to be on this journey. We thank you for the divine faith and courage, the trust in the plan. It is all here, and it helps us so much on this journey. We are so very grateful. We thank you for our homes, our comforts, our blessings. We thank you for our family and friends, and we especially thank you for this beautiful tribe that you've connected us with to do this work together, bringing new earth to a place that needs it. Great Spirit, we thank you. We thank you for all of your servants, all of your messengers, your warriors, your healers, your medicine people, your protectors and guardians, all those out here doing this work. We thank you so much. We thank you for all the beauty in this world. We thank you for all the creatures and animals, Mother Earth, this beautiful planet that we get to live on, nature. We thank you for all of the blessings and abundance that you send us daily. We thank you for all the connections and messages that we receive. We thank you so much for lighting our path on this journey, guiding us, always being there for us. We thank you for all of our spiritual team, our ancestors, our angels, all those that are here helping us along the way. We thank you so much for every moment, every breath, and even the uncomfortable times. We thank you, Great Spirit, because we know that it helps mold us. It helps shape us and make us who we are. It helps us transform and evolve. And we are blessed in every way. We thank you so much for all the beauty that we get to experience here in this world. And we thank you for freedom, truth, justice, peace, all the things that have been here and that just need a boost. We thank you for what does exist. It's a beautiful life that we get to live. In Great Spirit, today we pray. We pray deeply today. We pray for our world. We pray for a higher vibration. We pray for healing, immense cleansing for all. We pray for people to see through the deception, to release the fear, to speak their truth. We pray for more people to awaken and join our tribe. We pray for more prayer, more meditation. We pray for all of our spiritual team, our angels, our guides, our ancestors. We pray for you, Great Spirit. We pray for your power. We pray for your uplifting. We pray for more to connect to you. We pray for new earth and this beautiful ushering in of heaven here. We pray for truth and justice and freedom. We pray for light and love. We pray for health and wellness. And we pray for all your servants, Great Spirit, your healers, your medicine people, your messengers, your warriors, your protectors and guardians. We pray for them and their families. We pray for you to protect them and keep them safe, their homes, their businesses, their loved ones. We pray for their abundance and success, for their ability to heal and help as many people as possible, for their ability to get their messages out to the masses on open hearts, open minds, open ears. We pray for their ability to heal themselves, to remember to self-care, and to heal as many as possible on their journeys. We pray for a mass raising of the collective, uplifting, bringing everyone up into this joy and love frequency, letting them know it's possible, shining the light on them. We pray for those that are disconnected, that may be lost, that need help finding you. We pray for them to find the power of prayer. Great Spirit, we pray. We pray for justice and peace here on earth. We pray for unity across all nations, across all souls, all creatures, for everyone to live in harmony with Mother Earth, with nature, with the animals, and with humans, all souls. We pray for this mass uniting, to rise up against the darkness, to bring things back into balance, and to get justice for all those that deserve it, that have been served injustices in this life. Dear Spirit, we pray for our own ability to stay uplifted. We pray for our own self-discipline, our self-love, our self-care, knowing our self-worth, being able to set boundaries, protecting our energy. We pray for our ability to be mindful and to let go of ego. We pray for our ability to connect divinely, to be a clear channel, to receive your messages, and to align with our divine purpose. Great Spirit, we pray. We pray for all those that are ill, that are damaged, that are depressed, that are down. We are uplifting them today with all of our love and light. We are sending them so much good energy, positive vibrations. In Great Spirit, we pray. We pray, we pray. For those that need to find you, to open up to those messages, to receive that breadcrumb trail, so that they can too see the power of prayer and join us in this beautiful journey. We pray for further ascension and enlightenment for all. We pray for our connection to get stronger and more powerful, more clear. We pray for our ability to use discernment, to not buy into these fear programs, and to continue to stay on our path. And when we get off, to pick ourselves back up and get back on that path, following the light, being the light, and being the change that we wish to see. We pray for our ability to have self-respect and to know about our spiritual tool belt, to know the capabilities that our vessel has and what tools we can use and when, to remember how easy it is to smile, to laugh, to experience joy, to choose joy, to remember how easy it is to play our favorite music, to dance, to put on our favorite movie, to jump around, to hug a tree, these things that are free, that are easy. We pray for our ability to remember them and to utilize them when they are needed. In Great Spirit, we pray for our own protection, of course for our tribe, for our loved ones, our friends and family. We are uplifting them and we are protecting them all. And we're sending them all healing, light, and love. And we pray for further clarity and focus as we move forward. We pray for your divine guidance to always be here, stay connected. And we pray for this beautiful planet to transform. We can all live in beautiful harmony and peace on New Earth. Thank you, Great Spirit. We love you. One love. Namaste. Amen. Ashe. Whatever it is that you say to close your prayer. Yes. My goodness. I'm so glad you guys were with me for that. What a beautiful, powerful intention that we have set.
Whoa, look at Mom.
As fellow light workers. Hello, I'm posted. I am post. And hi, Queen Woke AF. Thank you for being here with us. We just finished our group prayer. And if you'd like to, if you missed it and you'd like to catch the replay, I always post these on my YouTube, on my Facebook, and Instagram. So do feel free to tune in. We will have our meditation tomorrow night around sometime after 9 o'clock Eastern. Mamacita, I love you. Thank you for all your love and all of your connections. Yes, actually,
Whoa,
I did.
Asteroids.
I did rub around the top after to continue it going. Kingston is a little bit sensitive to the sound, so I'm trying to be as gentle as possible when he is right here next to me. But yes, when I was down, I was kind of cleansing my whole house with it, and I was doing the going around the rim of it, and it was pretty cool, the different things I could do with it. So I will be doing a lot of new things, and I've even heard you can put things inside of here and kind of charge them up with that sound. So what a beautiful blessing. I just want to shout out again to Prana Shakti. They have some amazing products, and I got quite a few things while I was there yesterday. I love their store, and we'll be going back again for sure.
Where are you? You have to be on the
So
video.
next we are going to be doing my connections for the evening, my animal connections, little animal medicine. And I had a very strong dream with a sea turtle in it. So I wanted to share what that sea turtle symbology was and what it might mean for us on our journeys in this current time frame. So it says here, I am on universeofsymbolism.com. It says sea turtle is a very ancient soul living in the seas. Land turtles make their home, the deserts and the forests. Turtle spirit animal gracefully teaches us the art of adapting to new surroundings and environments. The sea turtle opens us up to experimenting with new terrains and ideas while maintaining a comfortable self-pace. Sea turtle. Okay, turtle brings the totem gifts of longevity, blessings, and journeys. Turtle spirit animal carries the energies of self-pace, patience, and protection. And turtle brings the animal magic of serendipity and intuition. Yes, that inner voice that we are so thankful for. I don't know that I mentioned that in the prayer.
Serendipity. That's a part of serendipity do's.
Oh, same word. That's right. Yes, our intuition is so very important. And I'm finding I wanted to mention during Kingston's connection about series and health and nourishment that as part of my recent self-love week that I did on my program, I, again, made a dedication to cut out the sugar in my diet, which I wasn't really getting that much of, I didn't think. But wow, my body has been detoxing for almost a good week now. And it has not been very fun, I will say that. But luckily I have the tools. Shout out to my girl, Pauline, my pod sis, who's taught me all the different ways to, be as elegant and graceful as I can through a detox. She definitely has helped me big time. And of course, our hyperbaric oxygen therapy is a huge, huge help during times of detox.
But remember, I sleep with my eyes open.
Thank you, honey. So the brilliant message from this little turtle totem is not to push yourself so fast that you make errors and miss opportunities. The turtle has the wisdom of knowing that all things come in perfect and divine timing, sharing the golden lesson of patience. Turtle understands the need for protection, self-protection, and the protection of those you love. Turtle has a shell that becomes its home. Whenever it is threatened, it retreats to safety of its shell. This brings symbolic meaning from the turtle that you too can do the same by creating a spiritual shield that is your armor against negativity, harmful influences, and painful memories. In retreat, gather your inner wisdom and emerge strengthened and prepared to move forward. Turtle Spirit Guide is there to guide you through. Wow. Now, that is a huge connection with what we were just speaking about. And I brought this up before we started our prayer about boundaries, about protecting your energy. We have to learn how to do this. This is very important in these times because many of us empaths and people, we just suck this stuff in, this negative energy, and we don't even know it. It's not on purpose. We're not trying to do that. We can't help it. We are such open channels, and we are so caring and loving and curious. And so when we allow these things into our aura, into our frequency, they get stuck. And in fact, it's why so many people, are living these programmed lives and with these self-limiting beliefs, because they literally grew up and were told these things and didn't know how to, of course, we're children, didn't know how to shield ourselves from that negative energy that may have been put out there. So whether it was from family members or friends or bullies when you were at school, there's so many different things that can affect you throughout your life that gets stuck in there. And so doing this forgiveness work, doing this shadow work for ourselves is really important to start peeling away these layers and healing our souls and ourselves, and realizing that, wow, it's actually something that we can do to prevent these things from happening. We can set up a boundary. We can say no. We can not take that phone call that we know is potentially going to be a negative experience at a really, maybe not the best time for you. You can shield your aura. There's things you can do. There's protection. There's stones you can use. There's meditations you can use. And you can just tighten up your aura in order to not let it get, be out there, and taking in.
Body, right?
Yes, honey.
Some stuff can get deeper into your body, like germs. They get deeper into your body from getting to these places.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for sharing that. You're so smart. You're so
I
smart guy. I know. So we're talking about our aura right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's kind of like the thing.
It's a similar concept. Yes. When things get trapped into your body. Yes. So yes. So just remember, the main part is when we're triggered and when we're going through some of these things, we forget about these tools. We forget that we can easily say, wait a minute, no, I'm not doing that, or not today, or that we can tighten up our aura and not let these things in. We don't have to allow it. So just being mindful enough to, jab and weave, duck and weave, whatever you want to call it, and really shielding yourself from these harmful influences. I was talking about the mainstream media, the news, the TV,
those guys are real
social
powerful.
media. I mean, just being on
Facebook.
Thank you, honey. Just being on some of these things for a few minutes, you can start to feel, if you're paying attention, your energy going down. So as soon as you notice that, it's time to pull that tool out of the tool belt and do what's right for you. I mean, for instance, many of us, we work and it's a negative vibration. We're not aligned necessarily with our divine purpose. And so we're doing a job that, maybe is not what we would like to be doing. And so maybe there's some negative people in your job that bring you down. Maybe it's your husband or loved one. Whatever it is, you have the ability to change the circumstance. You can put on some music that makes you happy while you're working, and all of a sudden you have a great day. You can decide not to, have a trigger happy fest here with your loved one and go back and forth like you always do, and maybe take that higher road, and retreat or,
Fireworks
say you win or,
always the better, right?
Yeah, I think so, buddy. I really think that just bringing the light and love right now, it's such a
good thing.
Thank you, honey. It is a great thing. But what I was talking about is it's such a tumultuous time for people right now that it's even more important right now to be that beacon of light and love for people. So just a reminder, because I've had so many people reminding me, and it has helped me this past week when I started.
I love seeing people smile. Can I see your smile? Oh, thank you.
I love seeing you smile too. Smiles are amazing, and Kingston brings up a great point, is how important it is to see people smile. And guess what?
And these masks are blocking off the smiles, right?
You just heard that from the mouth of babes, right? These, say it again, Kingston. What'd you say?
Yeah, these people like to have no smiles.
Yeah. Why?
And no mouth.
Right. Why can't we see their smiles anymore?
Because of those masks on them.
Okay, so this is happening, and people don't even realize it.
And some people don't even like their mouth. That's why they can make mouth masks too, right?
Okay, buddy. So the thing about the masks is, and people aren't even gonna. This is one of those unconscious things. People aren't even gonna realize and notice. You have that thing on your face, and you are literally not able to show anyone your smile, and nobody. And same thing, if you're walking in a sea of people with masks, you're not seeing smiles anymore. And do you know how important it is to see a smile?
Very.
It's super important, okay? It's one of the most powerful tools that we have right here on our face is to smile.
Here on our tool belt too, in our face.
Yeah, thank you, Kingston. So that is a friendly reminder to, remember, let's have compassion for people, because a lot of these people are not even seeing smiles anymore. Back in the day, you would walk into the grocery store and you might encounter, 5 to 10 smiles on your trip to the grocery store. And these poor people now are not even seeing the smiles. If they're hanging out with people with masks all day, you're not seeing smiles anymore. Okay? So maybe there's a huge, huge deficit of smiles. And maybe it's a beacon for us to smile. And maybe we can't smile this way if they're not willing to look at us. And we can't see people physically. Maybe we need to smile through the phone. Maybe we need to smile through our texts and our comments and our emails.
Like smiley faces.
You can do that. There's ways to get that light and love out there in other ways. So please just be mindful and compassionate. So many people are going through tough times, and many of us are going through some of the best times of our lives. So it's quite an interesting juxtaposition happening here. And I would really tell everyone that's not going through the best time of their lives to take a look at which people are happy and feeling safe and protected right now, and take a look at which people aren't. Okay, and it speaks volumes. That's all I will leave right here about that. So, all right, I love that. The turtle connected us back up to protection and knowing how to use that shell. Don't forget, you have a shell, and you can duck into it whenever you need to. Don't be afraid to use it. It's there for that reason, to protect you. So, the strong and hardy sea turtle takes vast journeys in the sea, letting the tides take her where they will. She surrenders in infinite trust that all will be okay, and she will arrive when and where opportunity will serve her. This is a beautiful lesson of enjoying the journey of your life, trusting in the flow, and partaking of the blessings that are bestowed upon the way. In life, there is no absolute destination, but a myriad of journeys. This is the symbol of the turtle. I like to see the turtle as having the symbol and magic of serendipity, experiencing happy accidents. So what a beautiful, this is another connection to what we were just talking about, and a big message that I've also been getting the last couple of weeks is go with the flow.
Yeah, and go with the flow.
And here we have it here, surrendering to the divine plan, letting go and having that divine trust and faith that all will work out. And I'm telling you, when you are able to do that, and it's really hard for someone like me, I am a Virgo. I am I used to be a control freak, a perfectionist. I would say definitely reformed.
My mom used to hate meditation. Why?
I used to dislike meditation, Kingston. You're right. Yeah, it was very difficult for me to quiet the mind and slow down. You're right, honey. But look at me now. I'm meditating quite a bit every day, and it has changed my world in such a positive way. So tiny steps is the way to get a habit into your life and then realize how good it is for you. So this is beautiful. Don't forget to have that divine trust and faith that you are on that right path. You always end up in the right place, no matter what. So it's a beautiful thing to just let go of that anxiety that can come with constantly trying to get it right and do it your way and have this lined up this way. And, if something's like pushing against you and it's not happening, there's a reason for that. You need to just take a look and let go and watch. As soon as you let go, as soon as you release that resistance.
Hey, I said release.
Thank you, honey. As soon as you let go of that resistance, watch it all work perfectly. Watch it all come together exactly how it needs to. Because Great Spirit never leads us wrong. Okay? We are always protected. We are always on that divine path and doing exactly what we need to be doing in the time frame that we're doing it. So having that patience for every step of the journey, because it's not about that goal. You know that whenever you hit that goal in life, there's another goal, right? It doesn't just end. You continue to have new goals and new places that you want to journey to. Well, why should we be so focused on that goal? Maybe we should slow down and really take a hard look at the journey. And is that where the important work is being done? Is that what we should be celebrating instead of just at the goal? It might help you have a lot more fun in life. Hi, Pachamama Crystals. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so happy accidents, the symbol and magic of serendipity. I love that. The inner wisdom that comes from turtle spirit animal arrives from going inside, finding peace and safety, and taking journeys of the spirit. These journeys of spirit opens the turtle and you up to the magic realm of imagination and intuition, where anything is possible. Magnificent gift from turtle meaning is longevity. Turtles live a very long and fruitful life and teaches great spiritual significance of taking the very best care of self and having a long life filled with splendid journeys, having learned many valuable life lessons. So I met a gentleman this weekend that shared with me that he had never been to a dentist, that he had never been to a doctor, and this man looked like the healthiest man I had seen in a very long time. And I can only guess that the age that I think he is probably much younger than he actually is. And what that means is this man, he's taking care of himself. It's self-care.
Very good.
Self-care equals health-care. Right?
Very, 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 very good.
Thank you, honey. And I had realized after going through this journey of trying to heal my chronic illness that it was much more than changing my diet. It was much more than changing my lifestyle. I didn't really get on my healing path until I prayed, until I got the connections and the messages to start praying. And then it's just continued to...
book clubs and meditation. This for you, not for us.
Thank you, honey. What was I saying? Sorry, sometimes this happens. Okay, so really it's just a matter of honoring where we are in our lives, and really being, really tuning in and listening to our bodies and giving them what they need. That self-care piece is so very important. And since I've been getting healed and finding better results, I have slowly started to connect. The spiritual path is really a huge part of this journey, because the more that I cleanse my body and my mind, right, with meditation and with good, healthy food, the more connected I am divinely, the more I can hear my intuition, the more I am getting connections and messages, the more I am feeling higher vibrational. So these things are not a coincidence. There aren't really any coincidences in life. This is a complete correlation for me of change what you put into your body. And yes, as I said, I have been detoxing, so I have not been feeling that well physically for almost a week now. But I can feel the difference, even with my intuition. I received a dream the other night about one of my friends, and when I told her about it, it was a complete download that she needed to get on her healing journey. And I would have never thought that I had that kind of a power and connection to be able to take one of my dreams and have it resonate so deeply. And I guess I should know, considering doing these now and all these connections and symbolism that we have been sharing. And I've heard from so many people how much it helps them on their journey and how much it resonates. And sometimes somebody will have seen that animal or thought about that animal, or, there's so many different synchronicities. It's so beautiful. I'm just so thankful. So just know that the more work you do, if you're a spiritual person, but you haven't been able to, get self-disciplined enough to clean up your diet and change the way that you're eating, or meditate every day, or whatever it is that you're slacking on, do it. Take the time and do it, because it's going to upgrade your abilities. It's going to turbo boost your healing. It's going to awaken new powers that you didn't even know you had. Okay, so stop making excuses and choose this beautiful, beautiful journey that you're on. Choose these gifts that you can be given. And, if it's really that hard, pray every day for that self-discipline. That's what I was doing, because it can be really difficult. And then when you start having the negative effects of changing your health, again, things get worse before they get better when it comes to healing. And so sometimes once you get into that part, it's like, oh man, I think it was like 3 days in, and it was like, oh my God, I'm getting a craving. I thought I was out of the woods, but I started getting a craving for like snacking or having something sweet. And I had the temptation like right in front of me, and it was like, no, and it felt so good to have that self-discipline, but it wasn't always like that. So if it's not your time and you have to continue to go through that same habitual pattern and cycle in life, it's going to keep coming to you until it's time, until you make that different choice, until you get on that other timeline. And then you start to see things changing. You start to see upgrades and evolution and new things. And it's beautiful. So the unknown is a beautiful thing. But without change, we're not going to get there. Without being open to it, we're not going to get there. We can't fear it. We have to embrace it. So beautiful connections here tonight between Kingston's Ceres planet and my sea turtle. Everyone, here's a little bit more about the Hawaiian sea turtle symbolism. Everyone seems to have a connection to the marvelous sea turtle, and Hawaiians revere the awesome turtle with great honor and respect. Let's see. So these mighty creatures are so ancient that they swam along with dinosaurs during the Jurassic period. They are the true survivors that know the real meaning of how to outwit, outplay, and outlast. The Hawaiian green sea turtle is known as Honu, symbolizes good luck, endurance, and long life. Turtles can show up as a person's guardian spirit, known as Makua. When lost, turtles are excellent navigators and often find their way home. To some, the Hawaiian name for hawksbill sea turtles is Ie, but for others, they are known as Hanue. Hawaiian hawksbill turtles nest on the main Hawaiian Islands, predominantly on the Big Island of Hawaii. Ah, very cool.
That's what volcano of Hawaii is, guys.
And here's the Native American meaning, okay? It's a sacred figure symbolizing Mother Earth. So not only did we have the Ceres connection, which told us that it was, what was it? The Earth Mother? The Earth Mother, and now we have the turtle connection symbolizing Mother Earth. If that is not a synchronicity, I don't know what is. So for the Native Americans,
that is a synchronicity.
It's a beautiful synchronicity, Kingston. And I love how your connection and my connection always ends up synchronizing without us even knowing, without us having any inkling that it's going to happen. It's so beautiful. So for the Native Americans, the turtle also represents long life and longevity, taking many journeys, learning many lessons, and living up to 150 years. The turtle can be found on many totem poles representing the medicine and fulfillment of a good life. Many gifted energy healers are connected to the energies of the turtle as they commune with the ancient wisdom the turtle holds. Turtle will help guide healers to Mother Earth's medicine in plants,
So cute.
herbs, and places. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so call on Turtle, I would say, if you are wanting to connect to Mother Earth's healing medicines, plants, herbs, and places, because there are so many, and she is so abundant and gives us so many beautiful gifts to heal with. And everybody should be using them, right?
We should go to the Lincoln Memorial.
Okay, so I think that's good for the turtle tonight. Oh, well, here we go. There's a little bit of meaning about a turtle in a dream, and I did see mine in a dream. So when you dream of a sea turtle, you are receiving a message from Spirit about following your intuition regarding the next phase of your life path. Ooh, I've been working on my new business, nokostribe.com. I'm very excited to be really starting to build this healing empire.
Yeah,
Just as the sea moves the turtle, let your inner guidance move you. Just follow the flow of where Spirit leads. A life path takes many twists and turns, and it is up to you to relax enough to hear the whispers. Going with the flow again, right? That leap into nothingness, knowing that you are going to be fully supported. What a beautiful thought. And I wasn't even reading that, and now here's what it says next. Know that the universe is supporting you on your journey, just like the waves of the ocean support the journey of the turtle. What a beautiful synchronicity. All right, so thank you, Great Spirit, for that beautiful sea turtle connection.
What these comments?
Hi, Brittany Ramsey Lara. How are you, my friend?
Hi,
and Heather
Kara,
Feather,
how are
it's so
you?
good to see y'all tonight. I do have one more animal connection. I don't usually do too many in one night, but I was called to also share with you something else tonight. So I'm going to pull that up. 221. This is out of my animal medicine book. Thank you to Morning Star, my beautiful mom, Mamacita, that we love so much. And this is the raccoon, number 46, generous protector.
Oh boy, Mom, it
Again,
looks like we're getting into
This is medicine cards.
Mighty Micro getting into my mic.
Yes, thank you, Heather Feather. I'm glad that you are enjoying our connections tonight. They are always so wonderful to share with everybody, especially when people resonate with them. So this one I'm going to read you in contrary, the raccoon. Let's see. Raccoon, protector of the underdog, provider for those who have none. Do you wear the bandit's mask to hide the good deeds that you've done? Teach me to turn away from rich rewards or worldly acclaim, knowing that my generosity allows my warrior spirit to be reclaimed. So let's see what this is talking about, because I saw this in the contrary, and I wanted to share that part with you. So it says, we may be robbing ourselves of much needed strength at this time. Do we need an attitude adjustment? If we are wasting energy on self-pity, feeling like an underdog, or it says, if we are wasting energy on self-pity and feeling like an underdog, do something nice for someone else. The change of focus could create more self-esteem. Observing the authentic needs in another situation absolves self-pity. Another contrary message is denying the need to be generous or compassionate with yourself. In this case, you may not be providing enough workable options to solve your present challenges. If you are feeling drained, it may be time to receive the gratitude of those you have helped in the past. If you have been giving too much and have forgotten to honor your own needs, Raccoon could be telling you to steal some time to be alone. The little bandit also reminds you to keep watch for takers who never give back. Keep yourself from feeding others who are too needy or too greedy. Balanced raccoon medicine does not waste its generosity on those who refuse to help themselves or are too lazy to contribute or learn self-reliance. Wow. So that's a beautiful message. And it really does connect up with what we were just talking about. Boundaries, protecting our energy, self-care, right? Another synchronicity.
Mom, that connection was tuning in with Meta Mike.
Oh, from your show.
Yeah,
Thank you,
raccoons in it.
Okay, thank you for sharing. So very interesting here. Something that was popping out to me a lot was the takers. The takers. Do y'all have takers in your life? Do you have someone that takes and takes and takes and takes and never, ever gives? Do you think that's ever going to change? Guess what we can change? Guess what we have control of? It's not the other person. It's not the takers. We only have control of us, of ourself, right here, this. And so it's super important that we remember that we can call back our power. We can take back our power. We can set up boundaries. We can say no. I was already talking about this. So this is just another confirmation of what I was saying earlier, of being able to protect yourself and knowing your spiritual tools in your belt and when to use them. Okay. So, just like the turtle said, get in that shell if you need to. You don't have to give. You can stop that cycle. Okay. And really, in order for us to be truly abundant, and I learned this from reading the book, The Soul Shift, which is a great book. I would recommend it. That I realized that I had a problem with receiving. I realized that I was such a giver, and I would just give and give and give and give, and I didn't know how to receive properly. And I always wondered, like, why am I not so abundant? Why am I having, why were there problems in this area of my life with, financial things and stuff? And I realized, wow, when I read this book, I had this like epiphany, like, I don't know how to receive properly, because I'd have people that would like offer their help, and I could truly use it when they offered it. And I would be like, no, be wicked stubborn and try to act independent and like I didn't need it. And that is not the way to go. There is no hero in that. The true hero knows when they need help. The true hero asks for help when they need it. Because guess what? If you don't do that, and as the hero, it is your demise, there is no heroing to be done. I talk about this a lot. I mean, you can't pour from an empty cup. So if you're too busy saving someone else, and in the meantime you demise, you have nothing left, you are not going to be there to save anyone else in the future. So me personally, as someone that loves to stand up for justice, that loves to help other people, to be a voice for the voiceless, I had to have a real harsh reality check with that, because for the longest time I was burning myself out. I was spreading myself too thin. I was not giving proper time to my family, to the people that I love, to the things that were important in my life, because I was so busy trying to save the world. When saving the world is not a one-person effort. Saving the world is a team experience. Okay, we need each other. We need to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Okay, I have a piece, you have a piece, she has a piece, he has a piece. And when we put them,
everyone has a piece.
Everyone has a piece, Kingston. Thank you. And when we put those pieces together, boom, then we can save the world. Okay, because we're that much more powerful when we have help. We're that much more powerful when we know how to use that help, when to ask, okay, and what our values are, because we need to prioritize. So if your mission here on this earth is to, be someone like me, is to be someone that's doing guided meditation or group prayers.
Or the darkness, like the voting crap people.
Okay. So if you're someone like that is to be working on these things, but you're out all day long, helping a political campaign and raising money for your friends, GoFundMe, and doing all. And I'm not saying don't help other people, because everybody needs help, and helping is great, and we all need to support each other. But if we're not taking that priority checklist and saying, okay, wait a minute, I'm consistently not meeting my own needs, or the needs of my family, or the needs of my divine purpose, we shouldn't be touching anything else. What you do in a day, and then marking, what is important, what should you actually be doing, and I've had moments where I used to look. That's why I took Facebook off my phone. I don't even have the app anymore, because it was sucking me dry, energy wise and physically, time wise. I would just get trapped in there, just scrolling and commenting and sharing and liking. And I even have to catch myself with Instagram. It's much harder to get so sucked in on Instagram, which I love. But I do think that once you map this stuff out in front of you physically and see like, wow, I just spent, 2 hours of my day just scrolling on social media, and I still had to prep my healthy food for the week, and I still had to get to bed at a certain hour, and I still needed to, put my child in the tub, or, play a game, or, whatever it was.
Put me into bed.
You're my child, honey.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
And I love you.
I love you so much. You're a good boy. You're such a good little medicine man. So, just a nice friendly reminder to get your priorities in order and then make sure that you are acting accordingly, because it's so easy to be sucked away from them. And that is by design, okay? We have all been programmed, many of us, to be selfless, to give. And that's what we all thought. Sometimes just learning from other people in our family, role models, and even just in society, it's like we think like this selfless, it's better to be selfless and to give, and it's selfish to think about you and put yourself first. No, it's not. That is actually the key to being the best that you can be, and being able to help as many people as possible. Because once you get in tune with that, everything else starts lining up. And do you know how much more help I could be to this world if I was abundant? If I had, when I have when I have lots of resources and money and energy and time, when I have all of that, do you know how much more I can help the world? So it's really important that we...
I'm a little bit in abundance too of my money. Right?
You are so abundant, honey. You are so abundant. So it's really important. It should be a top priority that we are paying attention to these things in life that might be sucking our energy, and cut them off. You are in control. You are in the driver's seat. Nobody else, and definitely not your ego. So give that ego a nice little check and say, get back there in the back seat, and I don't want to hear you again. You're not going to be a backseat driver. I'm in charge here. So.
But Mom, maybe you should let the ego be in the white seat, roughly the passenger seat.
Thank you, honey. I don't think so. I don't want the ego there, because the ego gets really easily tries to steal the wheel. Okay. So look at Grammy Star says Coco growls at everyone with a mask. That's so funny. Thank you, Mamacita. I'm just seeing your comment now because I'm switching between many different platforms. And, it's funny because I love Kingston's commentary when he puts information into what we're talking about. But there are times where it throws me off of my train of thought so badly. And that's okay. That's what was supposed to happen. And so that I can get on to the next topic. So all good, no worries. But thank you for your sweet reminder. Praying really did help me. It's actually what led me to my healer. And so I really think that that everyone should think about finding their spiritual journey among the healing journey, because it's all one and the same. You can't heal physically without healing your soul, without healing internally, without doing the work, the hard work.
And you could heal your heart too, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a huge thing. Yeah.
And your mind too.
Yeah. You can heal everything, boo. All right, so I'm going to head out. I'm going to get going because we have been on for a long time, and it's getting late. But maybe a little song. What do we want to sing tonight? Do you have something you want to sing? How about for the masses? Let's sing a little mantra, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Release the fear, we are protected. Release the fear, we are never neglected. Release the fear, we stay so connected. Gonna keep us safe, gonna keep us healing. Release the fear, we are protected. Do you have anything else you want to sing? Maybe a little Bob Marley tonight? Yeah, it's a good time for that song, I think. Yeah? Woke up this morning, smiled with the rising sun. 3 little birds, pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, no, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, no, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. You know every little thing is gonna be just fine. Everything will work out on time. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Good stuff?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I hope you had a great evening and enjoyed our prayer tonight. Please do join us again next week. We normally do our prayers on Saturday evenings and our meditations on Sunday evenings. But this weekend, we did divine timing and we listened and we were guided to do our prayer tonight and our meditation tomorrow. So we'll look forward.
On Monday.
Yes, on Monday night. So we'll look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow night around a little bit after 9 o'clock Eastern time. You know me, all about that divine timing. And we'll bring you our group meditation, which I don't have any idea what that will entail yet. And that's the beauty of these intuitive downloads that I get in perfect timing with our meditation. So looking forward to that powerful, powerful meditation tomorrow. I hope you'll join us. And if not, catch the replay. I'm always posting them on our different social media pages. Stay tuned for this launch of Noko's Tribe. I'm going to have some really great giveaways coming out, including my new album, Divinely Connected, and some other healing products that I'm going to be kind of raffling off for some of my tribe members. So I'm very excited to do that. And we're just wishing you all the best this healing weekend. Hope that you have remembered that self-care equals healthcare and have done some kind things for yourself. That is most important. And until tomorrow night. All right, y'all. One love. Hope you have a good one. Bye. Appreciate you. So much love.